Folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in here, and I appreciate you coming on by. We got the pellet grill right here, and I'm about to get it fired up, and we're gonna do something a little different. I mean, people have been doing this stuff for years. I mean, for ages, really. So I'm just kind of gonna show you what I'm fixing to do and how I'm gonna do it. That way, if you want to do it, you'll know what you're doing. So let me just go ahead and show you here. Get your pellet grill out here. Hopper, full, cool. Open her up. For startup procedures, follow it per whatever your make and model says to do. Power's on, yep. Run this thing up to about 350. And they say to start them on my specific model here with the lid open. So we'll let her get after it. And once it's fired up and good to go, I've got a hickory pellet in there currently. So pretty good. We'll let her go. So this old girl, it was up there at 350. I just cranked it over here to the high smoke mode, popped the lid open for a second just to bring the temp back down, get some smoke rolling in this thing. Now let's go ahead and head inside and I'll show you what we're fixing to get thrown in this old girl. So we're back inside the house here and got all the lights on, new lights that we got put up in here. We really love them. Really just, to us, opens it up more. We didn't like everything hanging down. Got it all out of our way. That's enough of that. But now we're inside. Got that pellet smoker all fired up out there. Here's what we're throwing on there today. Now these are fresh pecans here. Picked them up, well, fresh. I picked them up last year when they fell, and I shelled them all and threw them in a bag, threw them in the freezer because I had plans to do this, but just didn't know when. And I thought now would be a great time because I've really been wanting some peanuts or some cashews, pecans, almonds, whatever it may be, some walnuts or something. So I got this bag of pecans here opened up. I'm gonna put them in this larger bowl, larger bag, my apologies. Something easier to toss, you know? So with them in this bigger bag here, once I put some seasoning on them and stuff, they'll be a lot easier to toss than in a small bag like that. So let's go ahead and show you what we're gonna use for some seasonings. Take these pecans here, and recipes can be changed. This is not the set in stone. This is the best thing you'll ever have, but I'll tell you, it's probably pretty good. So take your avocado oil here, about a tablespoon or so, just enough to kind of lightly coat. You ain't gonna drown them now. They don't need to swim in it. Just enough to coat everything that's in the bag. A little bit of that. And before I drop any seasonings into it, I do want to get that avocado oil rolled around inside this bag. Just like that. And you can see if you look in there, they glisten. So you can tell they've got a nice, it's not a heavy coating, but they are coated. So I went ahead and threw just a little bit more avocado oil on there, just because I went through here, turned it a little bit, just trying to verify everything had a nice coat on it. And some stuff looked a little bit dry, so I put a little more avocado oil on it. And now we'll go ahead and hit that with sea salt. Just a pinch now, nothing crazy. A little bit of brown sugar here. My brown sugar's almost about dried up. Dropped about 2 large clumps in there. I'll just break it up real quick through the side of the bag. And y'all know me, you know where I'm heading with this, and we're gonna do some cayenne pepper on it. Good bit of cayenne in there. Nothing too overwhelming, just enough. And you repeat your process. Go ahead and close your bag up, and we shake. We'll take us some parchment paper here, and now we're gonna line this. It's just a cookie sheet, nothing fancy. Line your cookie sheet here. Got the parchment paper all down, and we'll take our bag of pecans here and go ahead and dump them onto this tray. Oh, there's a good, that's where all the brown sugar was hiding, I guess. Go ahead and just kind of lightly toss everything. Let everything kind of breathe, you know? That way everything gets a little bit of smoke and a little bit of that heat a little more evenly rather than it being clumped together. So we made it outside. Pellet grill's nice and toasty. Got the pecans here. We're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. Got this thing on the high smoke setting. And I know a lot of grills are differently, or work differently. Some have a temperature setting and then you can set a smoke level, which I don't have that. I just have a high smoke, low smoke, and then my array of temperatures. And I just put it on the high smoke. Nice pecans, they're gonna live inside this grill here for about an hour 45, 2 hours, just so it can break down that sugar enough and everything can just stick and bind very well. So stay tuned and you'll see more into this. Folks, it's coming down cats and dogs. Had to pull the grill in just a little bit. And I'm about to throw a fan out here and I'll keep the smoke more so out of the garage. Let's check our pellet level really quick. Looking good, barely used any. Not a big deal. So, yep, it's coming on down. Beautiful though. Nice light show out tonight too. See if we can catch any. Oh yeah. Good light show tonight. So now that we got the flash kicked on, let me go ahead and pop this thing open for you. Nice little bit of smoke rolled out of there. And now, these things are done. And now there's the perfect, the smoke coming out here real good. It's the perfect amount of sweet and spicy right here. Savory, sweet, and spicy. So, it landed in my shirt pocket. Check it out. Whoosha! Anyhow, we'll cut this thing off. Put it in the shutdown mode. I didn't bring mitts, so I gotta go grab some mitts or something because that thing's hot. I ain't trying to grab it. But we'll pull it off, let them cool down, and then we'll go ahead and bag them up. So now that these things have cooled off, I've got them bagged back up. And you can see in here, I don't know how good the camera's gonna show it, but a little bit of brown sugar down the bottom, not a big deal. But now this will keep, it'll keep longer than I intend to have it, because I just take it to work with me, a little snack while I'm at work, you know? And now I've got a little customized snack rather than just eating, because I had a few bags of these and I was just eating regular plain pecans at work. Now I can take this and I'll have my own done up pecans. Very nice.
Moose wants some.
This new mower cuts grass extremely well, but I bought non-mulching blades, so it literally just makes a doggone mess out here. I've already got quite a bit of it cleaned up. Like I said, I'm getting a bucket full on a tractor at a time, and I'm just sending it over the hill over there into my valley. That's where I dump my backyard clippings anyways, so just adding these to it. But I ordered some mulching blades. This is a joke here. Every bit of this right here, joke. Just raking this stuff up. If I knew someone with a, what do you call it, pull behind rake for your tractor and a baler, well, I'd pay them to, I know it ain't gonna make usable bales for nothing. Well, someone ain't gonna buy them. I just bale them up, throw them in my trash. This is kind of just monotonous and annoying. There's an unrealistic amount of grass that I've dumped down here, I'm telling you. It's right here at this edge. This is the edge right here. Starts to go down. And it's a sheer drop, just like that right there. About 6 feet. I have a pile of grass that's almost level. I just kicked at it and then rolled down a little bit. But it's unreal. There's some garbage out there that was here when I moved here. some tin and I look like a washer dryer maybe, but all this grass, I've just been dumping it down, dumping it on down.